Hey, this is Dorleen, and today I'm working on a card, or actually finishing up a card. So earlier I posted a video on a really cool background technique that I did using red rubber pieces, basically like a mosaic background. And I'll have that link below so you can check out that video. This video I don't show that background until the end, but right now I'm just coloring in the image that I stamped. This is a really cute gnome that I bought from Close to My Heart. I really love these gnomes because they're big enough to where it's a pretty good area to color in. So in my mind, you don't have to use like a fine point pen or anything like that. So as you're watching this video, you will notice that I am not the world's greatest coloring artist, I guess that's what you'd call it. Basically, I'm just coloring my image. I do like to use alcohol markers, especially if you don't want the streaks. And it's always really fun to do the shading, and things really do blend well with alcohol markers. I have not invested in Copic markers, mostly because I do not consider myself a coloring artist. So I'll use whatever I have. Sometimes it's alcohol markers, sometimes it's like Tombow watercolor markers, or sometimes it's like watercolor pencils. But whatever it is, I do understand the idea of shading. So you'll see me doing that. I am pretty much shading on the right side of this on every portion of this gnome. So I think that's good to keep it consistent. Just that the end product looks well. Again, if you don't, I don't think it's really going to hurt your image, especially if you're using really fun colors, which I believe I'm using right now. But another thing that I do is once I'm done coloring my image, I'll go back and either use a black fine point marker or white and add like little details here and there. Sometimes it's just little polka dots, sometimes it's just little like stripes of lines, but whatever it is, I just like that because I think it adds more dimension to your colored image. So on this image, I use at least two colors for the initial covering of the part, and then the darker one for the shadowing. And then once it has a chance to settle a little bit, I go back through with that same light color and then kind of blend it all together. I didn't do that with the brown because I just felt like it would have really darkened it, and I wanted it more like a medium brown. So but I still think it turned out really well. I also used a silver marker to do the fork and also the belt buckle. I did end up using 3 different colors for the whiskers, only because I had my grays in front of me, and I just felt like it wanted a little bit more shading over there on the right side. And then you'll see me again as soon as I'm done with the beard, like I had mentioned before, that I will use a white marker to just draw some little, like I said, little lines here and there, just to kind of give it another dimension, I guess is the right word. And I'll add some polka dots in the teal areas of the hat. But I love this gnome, like I mentioned before. I think it's super cute, and it's also easy to fussy cut because I did not buy the dies that came with this set. But anyhow, I colored this gnome to coordinate with the background card that I created. So here that is. Now, isn't that a super fun background? I hope you get a chance to watch that video. I think you'd really find it really fun. Again, it'll be down below. It'll also be on my blog, and my blog address, or the link to my blog, will also be down below in the information box. So I did decide to just adhere this gnome directly onto the card. A lot of times I'll either put it on some foam adhesive to lift it up, or put it on a base. I just felt like I really wanted it on that fun background because that fun background to me looks like confetti, which kind of adds to the fun and this the celebration of the birthday card. So once I stamped happy birthday on this white piece of cardstock, I'm just using that fine point pen to draw a border around it. Again, I'm just going to adhere it straight onto the card. I'm going to add some rhinestones that coordinate perfectly with the colors, and that's pretty much it for this. I think I did put a little bit of black splatter, which I didn't show, but you could see the little black on there. But I just love this card, and I hope you do too. Give me a thumbs up if you like this. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment if you have any questions. And again, make sure you check out that how-to video on that background, which I just posted last week. Thanks for watching. Bye.